In this lesson, I'm going to show you quick and easy ways to find the tempo of a song. This is the same as BPM, which stands for beats per minute. It's a good skill to have. First, let's talk about the beat in music. Finding the beat in music is easier for some than others. But with practice, everyone can do it. A beat is the basic unit of rhythm. It's that underlying steady pulse in music. When you tap your foot to a song or bob your head, that's the beat. If this comes easy for you, you can move on to the next part of this video. If not, it's time to practice. The best way to get good at this is to listen to music and tap the beat. So here's what to do. Start with songs that you know and like. Listen without distraction. I recommend putting on some headphones. A quick tip is to try to focus more on the lower instruments like bass and drums. In most styles of music, it's easier to discern the beat from that part of the music. If you can, turn off the bass a little bit. Now, clap your hands or bob your head to the pulse. You can tap your foot too. You're looking for a steady, even pulse that fits with the song. Do this with several songs. You'll find that it's easier with some than others. Continue doing it over time, and I'm not talking just in a day, just keep doing it a little every day, and you'll get better. For most people, it's more of a matter of learning to pay attention to the beat than trying to figure it out. If you're still having a hard time with this, I'll put a link to a video that'll give you some guided practice on this. Now, to find the actual tempo for the song, or BPM, we're going to tap it into the BPM calculator. So this is the BPM calculator, and I'm going to give you the full URL, the link below. Don't worry about that for now. What we're going to do is play the song, get the feel of the beat, and then tap it into that little square that says tap. Here's a demonstration. We'll start with a kind of a simple country song. It tends to be easy to find the beat for country songs. Now first, I just feel the beat. I usually bob my head a little bit or tap my foot. I used to do this. A friend of mine told me, don't do that. It looks like you hate the song. Okay, I got it. Now, here's that beat. I'm feeling it. And I'm going to tap it in. I'm using my mouse. You can use the space bar too. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Takes me a minute sometimes to lock in. I'm getting it now. There we are. Yeah, 80 beats per minute. We got it. Let's try a different type of song. Here we got something a little more rock. So, I'm feeling the beat. Here we go. Now I'm still keeping my foot going while I tap it in with the mouse. There we go. I got it locked in. It's still wobbling a little. Okay, 90 beats per minute. And one more, just for good measure. A little blue, something a little slower. Well, let's see. I gotta get the feel for this. Yeah. And I'll tap it in now with the mouse. Tap, 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 tap. Now, take me a minute to lock it in. There we go. Now I can see it's getting steady. Good practice to get the feel of the groove of the song. So if you don't have a computer handy, there's an app for either the Android or the iPhone that does the exact same thing. They're both free. I'll put links to those down below as well. And if you don't want to use your phone or your computer, I have another method that I'm going to show you right now. Another way you can find the tempo of a song is to just take out your metronome and tap the tempo of the song and try to keep adjusting the tempo on the metronome till it matches the beat. This is the way I used to always do it, and I still do it sometimes. It's just because I got metronomes everywhere and it's really handy for me. But you can take this up a step. Nowadays, they have metronomes that you can tap the beat directly into the metronome. Here's one fairly inexpensive one. They think they go for like 15, 16 bucks on Amazon. This is an MA1. They now have MA2. Looks the same as MA1 to me. What you do is you figure out the pulse of the song like we did before, and you just tap it into the metronome. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 85, 86 beats per minute. Now I can even turn on the metronome and practice along with it. Now, if all else fails, you can go to the website getsongbpm.com. Here you just type in the name of a popular song and it will tell you the BPM. Yes, so far I haven't found a song that it can't find. Let me show you. First, I'll start with something Hotel California. How can I go wrong there? And let's see what we got. I'm looking for, of course, the Eagles version. Now, there's a lot of versions, and it's asking me to pick the one. I'm going to pick the first one, which is the Eagles. It's what I'm looking for, but you have a lot of choices. And then it'll tell me the BPM is 75 BPM. Easy, right? Let's do one more. I'll go for All Shook Up by Elvis. Again, I got a few choices. All Shook Up. It's the second one I'm looking for. I didn't know there was one by AC/DC. And sure as heck, we got 76 BPM. You can also get suggestions for other songs that are similar, usually the same artist down below. Finding the tempo of a song can be useful in a lot of different ways, both for practicing as well as for composing your own music. It's good to get used to what the different tempos feel like, because ultimately that's what it comes down to. If you'd like to learn more about BPM, and I suggest you do, I made another video that explains more, and I'm going to put that right there. Go ahead and watch that now. I'll see you over there.